So when the first Sonic the Hedgehog changed the video game world's perceptions of speed and gave the Genesis a brief moment of victory in the heated 16-bit console wars of the early 90s, Sega knew they would have to keep their little hedgehog's momentum going to continue the epic battle against their rivals at Nintendo. And rather than taking the easy route of hiring Shinobi to assassinate that pesky plumber, instead they just pulled out all the stops for Sonic the Hedgehog 2. And they definitely made some fantastic improvements on this one while still keeping true to the same core gameplay concepts of the original. First of all, now you've got Tails following you around, a cute little two-tailed flying fox buddy that can either be controlled by the computer or a second player. Although, player 2 might just have more fun getting sadistic and killing him off in cruel and unusual ways. He does have unlimited lives after all. And since the screen will really only follow Sonic around, sometimes he'll get left behind. At first, it may seem a bit gimmicky, but this kind of cooperative play in a platformer was pretty fresh at the time, and added a lot of fun to the game, not to mention a versus mode that saw you racing each other through new levels inspired by the zones from the main game. The split screen kinda squishes the graphics down a bit, and there is some frame rate slowdown issues there, but it definitely added a creative twist for this sequel. And as far as the main game goes, the level design has gotten even more creative as well, with more variety of zones, more badniks to bounce on, and even more opportunities to hit breakneck speeds well beyond what we had seen before. Some of these moments definitely feel like Sonic is just on rails, blazing through areas of a stage that you can't really control. And this is a trend that we will see continue in future games. But it does add some exciting interludes to the classic platforming elements we've come to expect. Sonic was also granted a couple of new abilities to keep the gameplay fast and frenzied. The Super Spin Dash solved a problem in the first game where you had to spend a good deal of time walking back and forth to build up your momentum. And now you can simply build up speed in place and zip through a loop or smash through barriers instantly. And eventually, if you manage to collect enough Chaos Emeralds in the new half-pipe bonus game, you can transform into Super Sonic and blast through levels with ease. It looks like Sonic must have done some martial arts training with Goku or something while he was in between games. So on top of all these gameplay enhancements, the graphics are even better, the music's even funkier, there's more bonus games, and plenty of memorable and challenging levels. All around, Sega managed to put together a fantastic follow-up for their new mascot, and they continued to set the series in supersonic motion.